Hello, ladies. Okay, this is way overdue. Some of you probably weren't even in this group, and if you were, you may not even remember this moment. But I put a post in this group, a poll, asking because we were doing liver detox, we are talking about endocrine disruptors, plastics, all the things that can get into our system, really without us even being aware of it. And the more aware we are, the more we can make sure that these things aren't getting in our bodies and not disrupting all the things from our gut health, our hormones, our life. So I asked if you would like me to put a list together of products that I know and trust and use that would be good for both supplements of what I put in my body that I know and trust because that industry, don't get me started. Clean household, like cleaning products, lotions, or I'm sorry, soaps, all the things we clean our house with and use. Obviously our hands are on, or what we clean our hands with, our soap dish. And then also the last piece of it, did you want information on clean products, skincare, and that kind. And the majority, actually, it was an unanimous. Everyone said yes, and everyone said all of the above. So why did it take me so long? Literally 2 months to get this out. Well, if you know me, most of you know me, I'm actually working on this. I take a lot of responsibility for a lot of things, and to a maybe a little bit too far a degree, but I don't think it's always a bad thing. I took to me, it is a big responsibility to be recommending products to people if especially you trust me, and I want to deliver exactly what I said I would deliver, and know with my heart of hearts, with all my being, with my brain, with all the science, know that I am giving you the best of the best. So I couldn't just, I mean, literally, I thought about it and I'm like, I don't actually have a list of things that I know and trust. Like I didn't have a list. So I went down a little bit of a loophole, pipeline, whatever you want to call it, rabbit hole of looking at different products. And then it was insane because sometimes you have to do the research behind the research because of course they're going to advertise that it's clean and then it's great. The ones that I was buying at Walmart, at Costco, at Target, they weren't what I thought they were. So I just got more and more frustrated. So that was the first part of the journey. Um, I did my research, and I wanted to not just have research, but I wanted to try these things myself. So thus the 2 month hiatus between when I asked you if you'd like me to do this and bringing it. I really thought I would be able to bring it the next week. But again, I took responsibility. I did the research and I was like, this isn't what I thought it was. So then there was, what am I going to do? How am I going to find references for people? Because I feel like for myself and my family, I want that. And for like that's what we're here for, to live a vibrant life, to feel our best, to not have things throwing off our hormones, throwing off our body, sending us disease and sickness. And I mean, it affects everything, right? So that's where I was. So what came of it? Where did Emily go with this? Well, it ended up timing was divine, and I was introduced. Some of you are going to know this name when I say it, to Shaklee. And I was like, Shaklee. I will tell you that I almost signed up with Shaklee over 15 years ago because I was really impressed with what they had. I didn't do any research at that time, but I was like, oh, they got some good stuff and it really fills gaps that I could use. But I didn't at the time. I was really focused in some other things I was doing. So I just brushed it off and I didn't do anything with it. So reintroduced to it. So I was like, well, okay. And I looked at it as well as other um, platforms and places. And I was thoroughly impressed. I am this geek. I am this geek. I went 2 hours of watching the CEO talk, the scientists, the research, people who had been in other places and were comparing the research. I'm keeping this professional to not bash any other companies, but I was learning more and more that the science was so deep and so thorough, and third party tested on everything. And EWG, if you're not familiar, Environmental Working Group, which is a nonprofit, and if they are certifying things, that says a lot about a product, that it is good for us and for the environment. And then the multiple patents that were on the products, like that's not a thing that you just get. So I was thoroughly impressed. So I dove in. Now, I did the research. After doing the research, I'm like, okay, I am on board with this. But the second step of my research, I wasn't just going to come bring this to you. And that would have been the easy thing to do. But I was like, no, I'm going to invest my cash. They actually shared some things with me, but I also invested. I've already ordered a lot, every time I go on, because I want to try everything, and I pretty much have. I haven't tried everything, but for myself and for my family before I bring it to you guys. So I want you to know that backstory, that this isn't just me going, oh, someone told me about this company and they said it was really clean, it was really good, and so here we are. I don't roll like that. In fact, there are some products in Shaklee that I will not promote, that they may go to somebody's standards, but not to my standard. I do hold a high standard on what I put in and on my body. So the products that they have that I don't trust, or don't believe in, it's not that I don't trust. I mean, they're real about what they got in them. It's just not what I want to put in my body. I found alternatives for that as well, and did the research behind that. So with this, if you are still with me and you want to know what's behind the behinds, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you what I have chosen for myself, my family, and to share with you guys as far as clean home products, clean for your body, skincare, and then clean and supplements that are actually not just, most supplements are more harmful than they are good. And so that's why I'm very irritated with that industry, because it's a really profitable industry that is making a lot of money and not bringing what people are expecting. Oftentimes, it's really the opposite. You can take a pill, a vitamin, you name it, and there's probiotics that won't get to your gut. There's vitamins that are going to cause more damage to your body than good. So with that, this is what I 100% trust with my whole being. So I'm going to share here, and I'm going to go through each section. I'm going to keep this part short and sweet because I realize that not everyone's going to want everything, but I'm going to give you a quick overview. This is going to be so small compared to what there is. You got to bear with me though, because I got to go to my other browser, and I don't know if this is going to, let's see, what screen am I I am. Okay. Well, that went better than I thought it would. Good deal. So yes, I signed up as an ambassador because if I'm going to promote something, it makes sense for me to, um, I'm a sharer. Here's the deal. I'm a sharer. If you're a sharer, you get it. If half this city goes to my hairstylist. Every curly girl goes to my hairstylist because I share her, because I think she's amazing. If I drink a good wine, if I go to a good band, you all know about the Sofa Killers because I love the Sofa Killers. If I go to a good movie, if I go to a good restaurant, if I like these guys, although they may be high the whole time they're doing my fence, rebuilding our fence, they are amazing construction company. So I will recommend. So with this, I decided to become an ambassador because I am fully behind it. And that says a lot about how much I believe in it. So I put this webpage together myself with my favorite products to keep it simple for you. Vivix, okay, not everyone understands cellular level health. And I'm going to keep this pretty short and sweet. I'll share more about that in the future. But both my husband and I are utilizing those every single day because it is cellular level health. I actually chat GPT'd it because it's kind of confusing. It's so doctory and so scientific. So I have a write-up for you if you're interested in that. That it really explains it in, I don't know, layman's terms so I can understand it myself and be able to deliver that. So the collagen, I'll share this. My former collagen had 2 collagens. I didn't know that. I saw a difference. I loved it. And it only had 2 building. Now, when you get a product and you see on the label, it says like 10 collagens, that may mean it only has 2 kinds of collagens, 2 building, 2 amino acids that are just that many grams of it. So it's actually, it doesn't mean that there's different collagens because there aren't 10 different amino acids. There aren't 10 building collagen. So there's impossible. There are 9. Most products, like really good ones on the market, like the really good ones, are going to have 8. If you have 9 in it, that means your body is actually going to, if you're taking that collagen on a regular basis, your body's going to start creating its own collagen because of the 9th collagen. How about that? So yes, this one is collagen 9 because it has all 9. It has 10 grams of collagen, but it is collagen 9. It has the 9 different types, all of them. Okay, the greens, I get more greens than my former greens at a better price. So I'm all into those. GLA complex. Okay, for this, if you're not cycling, don't even listen to this. Don't bother. If you're cycling like me, I tried these last month, was my first month, and it's helping with hormones and balancing. And I didn't know I had PMS. I didn't experience the symptoms. Hallelujah. I am a full fan of that. So I do not know if you need to take it all month. I've just been taking it the 2 weeks after I ovulate until my cycle. Now, if you aren't cycling anymore, and I can't get personal, but I've had a lot of women ask me the menopause balance complex. That's for those who are no longer cycling. Okay, if you got skin like me, I'm really excited about this. Okay, this girl has never got compliments on my skin in my life. And coming up on 50, that's not the time I thought I would start to get compliments. It's still not my best feature. It's not a area that I was gifted in gene wise. And I spent most of my life as a lifeguard, my young life, without sunscreen on. So there's some effects. Aging, age spots, wrinkles, all of it. And let me just say, I freaking love this stuff. And then I'm not a girl who, now this, if you like to wear full coverage makeup, this isn't for you. I'm not that kind of girl, but I do like to have just a little, like I want sunscreen, I want moisturizer, and I want to have a little bit of tint so I can kind of even out my face. This BB cream, this is the bomb. So is the mascara. I didn't realize the, again, natural products. You see the UWG certified. A lot of you too, if you have dollars from, I can FSH, HSA, you can use those on these things too. But there's the mascara. Okay, now I took it to the next level, and on my site, I put Emily's Green Home Essentials. These are the ones that I have used so far. There are more, but these are the ones that I use. And I like the fact that they're concentrate, so I'm not paying for the water and in a bottle, and I can just they're dilute. Like that's not you don't use that. That's the concentrate. You add water to that. So you go ahead and shop these, look at them, take a look, decide. These are things I used in my house anyways. And again, I was going to Walmart, Costco, wherever to get them, and realizing that they weren't as clean as I may have been taught to believe. Now, you don't have to buy these in a bundle. I just put a bundle together of my favorites that I've used. Maybe you don't want these, but you want other ones like the laundry or whatever. Just, you don't have to, I can direct you to go check it out. You can check it out from my site. You just go to Green Home and you'll see. This is just the one that I set up for what I'm using. Okay. Gut health. Okay. A lot of people coming to me, gut health, right? That is something I'm very passionate about because it affects everything in our life, our mental, emotional, physical states. So these are my go-tos. What do you use on a daily basis? The Good Gut and Glow. Good Gut and Gut that you use on a daily basis. Easy Just are the, I believe they are, yes, those are the digestive enzymes. And I just want to make sure I had the name. And then these are the pre and probiotics. So are there other things? Yes. Do you need pre and probiotics on a daily basis? People ask me that all the time. No. You want to use them during the healing period. So if you were put on an antibiotic for the next month, you want to go on a pre and probiotic. If you are doing a gut healing program, or focusing on that for that month, or maybe it's after you've had you're eliminating sugar and you just want to get your gut as healthy as possible, that is the time to use them for about a month. Well, I shouldn't say for about a month. When my daughter, I'll give this story. I'm trying to keep this video short, but my daughter was seeing a functional doctor, and he took her off the after 6 months, he took her off the pro and prebiotic. And I asked him why, and he said those aren't lifelong, it's during the healing process. To give you an idea, she was a 15-year-old and had only had 15 years of gut damage, mainly from antibiotics as a baby. But anyways, that 6 months was her healing time. Just factor in that our healing time is a little bit longer, a little bit, because we are older, right? So healing is going to take whatever it's going to take. So you decide on that. Happy to help you with that. Just answering that question. I get that a lot. Digestive enzymes, again, you can use those every day. Or if there's certain foods or certain meals you like, oh, my body's going to need some help breaking this baby down. I've been using them for the last month and I really, really love them. Okay, skincare regimen. Never thought I would say Emily's skincare regimen. I've never been that girl. I thought you either had to have all natural products or products that worked, but I didn't think you could have both. I really didn't. And so I just went to my local health food store and would pick up a face soap and a lotion, and never really got never felt glowing, let's just say that. But it did I thought it was doing the trick until I discovered these are my new regimen. I am proud to say there's other ones that I use, but these are the definite like go-tos. I'm also using the day cream. The night cream is more for the wrinkles and things, but I use the day cream and I use the moisture enhancer and things like that. And I used the wands. I want to invest in them every month. I'm at a decision point on that, because go figure, they let me use them for a month for free and I'm in love. It is literal Botox natural. So it just really firms up the skin and my wrinkles and my skin. It was just beautiful. It doesn't end after you use them. It doesn't go away. But I would love to continue using them to see what continues to happen. But if you're choosing, I would go with the one in my favorites, the vitamin, what was that? The vitamin C, I think you call it. I want to give you the right name. The Radiance C and E over the wands. That's why I did not put the wands in here. They aren't cheap. Okay, now workout must-haves. This is my next one. Again, you can buy these in a bundle or you can buy them separately. Many of us already drink Energize from Body. I have learned that I'm saving money, and I'm not going to talk about Body right now. That'll be a different video, a different day. But I have learned that there's more science behind these, and they higher quality for less money. So hey, yeah. Hydrate. This is something too for those electrolytes. That this is my new go-to. Doesn't have all that sugar that other ones do, or I won't name names. The snack bars, if you are one who is looking to have an easy bar in your purse, in your car, for your kids' lunches, whatever, between things, these are great snack bars. I purposely did not include the meal bars because I don't want to encourage people to have a bar for a meal, even if it says a whole meal in a bar. Really, I think they're a snack. That's my personal, although I do eat cookies for a whole meal today. So there's me. They're healthy. Okay, and then the build. This is similar to Recover. It's a post-workout. If you're lifting and you want to recover, again, higher quality and less cost than previous ones I've used. So I'm super excited. Mood, mind and mood, because these things are important. There's a ton of these, but these are my go-tos. cheer up and chill out, these great gummies with adaptogens, omega-3 jellies. You can also take a capsule formula, but a lot of people like jellies because they're kind of yummy, versus swallowing. And the MindWorks, you know what? I started those. If I'm really real, a friend of mine, her father-in-law is going into mind care, and it scared me. It did it sounded awful, and then just the waiting list and how prevalent it was. So I was like, why would I not invest today so I don't have to be that for my children in the future? So those were my choices there. Um, Again, you don't have to get a bundle that Emily likes. You can pick and choose. I'm getting all these things for holiday gifts too. My mom's all about it. So that's what I've got here. Now wait, last but not least, I didn't show you the shake. Um, I I did show you the protein shake, I believe, on that, but there's another shake called a Life Shake, which would be a meal replacement. Um, I don't agree with all the ingredients in it. So, you guys, you know that I'm not here for the money because otherwise I would tell you the Life Shake. But Shakeology is still my go-to for the shake. It's got the adaptogens, it's whole foods, it's not vitamins, just inserted. What's the word? Fake or artificial vitamins inserted into it. It's real foods, and that's where the nutrition comes from. So at this point, I am personally sticking with Shakeology. Many of you know that Shakeology or Body has had some. I'm going to stop my share here. I've got a few more things. Bear with me. Body has had a big shift. This video is not about that. I will do a live in our group regarding that and what I've learned and everything about that. But this is not about that. I will be sharing my link for Shakeology. I do have an affiliate link now. It I don't know if it works. I don't know how that all works, but I will. I would love your support, continued support. It's been a big shift for our family financially, as well as just all the things. But I will get you guys that. Last but not least, couple things. There is a quiz. I'm going to attach it to the comments below. It's called Meology, which is the study of you, the study of me, meology, study of me. And it's not created just by a computer, it's created by doctors. So even if you have your blood work and your medications and that kind of thing, you can enter that in. If you're like me and you haven't been to the doctor for 20 years, don't worry, you don't have to enter your blood work and all of that. You can just answer the questions, and it's going to give you a recommendation based on that. Utilizing that, you can just go order it, but what I've done, because this is how I roll, I always got to take all the responsibility for everything, working on that. But I love to do this. So I love to do this. I just did it for my mom and my family. Once you do the meology, let's set up a consultation so we can go through it and decide, okay, what things are you already taking? What things do you want to get rid of, replace? Do you want to, are some things you're able to cut out, use, not use, figure it out based on an actual conversation together, rather than just going in and ordering it. I was able to do that with my mom and save her some money, get her better stuff, get my mom better stuff. If you know my mom, if you have parents that just have never really, they didn't know, they don't know that the world has changed and that there's crap and that our food does not have nutrition. Like when my grandma was young, we'd have to eat like 50 cups of broccoli to get the kind of, and I'm not exaggerating, to get the kind of nutrition that they got from a cup. So the soil depletion is real. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of factors. So anyways, it was really fun to be able to help my mom and to get her cleaner products. And then I will also post the link to my website that I just showed you if you want to check anything out. For real, don't just like, if you have questions or you're like, ooh, I like that pack, but I don't want this or this, my tree, let me know and I can help you with that if you aren't sure how. And just schedule a consult with me if you have questions and want to like compare what you're using and just clean up the things that you're using. And also, I do have a $10 off, $50 or more, and a 15% off no matter what for you code for that too. So that's a good deal. All right, that's all I got. Whew. So that's why it took me 2 months. Now you know why it took me 2 months to get this together. I didn't take this responsibility lightly, and I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, comment below. Give me a call. Most of you guys have my phone number. Shoot me a DM on Facebook, and take that meology and let's set up a consult together. And you know me. There is never any pressure, ever, ever. That's not how I roll, but I want to make sure that everyone is informed and making the right decisions for themselves and their health. With that, I love you guys. Thanks for being in this Facebook group and showing up. I love to see your answers to my questions and things. I hope that it's been valuable. I have other ideas coming in the future, but stay tuned for all that. This video is just, I got to keep it to the point. So working on that too in my life. Stay to the point, Emily. All right, bye guys.